And it's safe to say the plan didn't go to plan. And that's okay. Today I have handed in my resignation. I know! I'm so excited!
Freedom. That is the sound of freedom. I feel like a big character. It's mirrored now.
Guys, I am stressed. It's the 4th of July. I'm in the park and I'm actually looking at the place where I did my A-level music video. I got my friends to do a symbolic music video to Cold Water by Justin Bieber. I forced them to go in cold water ponds. I had them like walk here mysteriously, and then there was a blue smoke grenade that was puffing out in the air. I look at this area and I just think about, okay, she grew and she's still growing. I know my younger self would be gassed at like how far I've come, and I think me right now is looking at her being like, how do I have the curiosity and passion that you still had? I left the other job that I was at that kept me going since uni. I had another job to support me, thankfully, and I was ready to leave.
It's my last day, but also not my last delay.
There were so many reasons to leave anyway. Good morning. It is restock day, and that means unpacking pallets and boxes of clothes all day. I was lifting so much every other day, pushing so much, standing all the time. I went to the doctor. Turns out my glutes were inflamed and my muscles just completely remembered all of it since leaving. So I've spent the past few months trying to recover. This job was like the first time I made a decision and actually like made one for myself and was like, I have to leave because I'm ready to move on. And that's such a big girl move. Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. So we got you a little freelancer. Yeah. It is full of love because you're gonna need it. We know that in freelance life you'll be sleep deprived, so we got you some sleep too. And last but not least, we got you and also some extra bubbles in case you want to procrastinate.
When I was originally doing this video, I had the plan of documenting everything, my glow up plan as a creative, renewing my website, reaching out to people I've always wanted to work with, just getting back into the zone again. There's so many wins that were happening within that video that just encouraged me to keep going. I'm in Mount Philippines, bitch! And that was such like a wake-up call to my younger self. That was really like a circle moment for me, and to just have all my family recognize how hard I've been working creatively, validating me and like helping me feel seen with that. And for me to see that as well and fully realize that was really, really like a circle moment for me. It felt like such a shift, but like slowly as I was doing that video, I began to realize freelance is fucking hard, guys. To find work in this climate and to be a beginner freelancer, it's hard, it's tricky. Where do I go? What next? I wasn't sure, to be honest. The more I reflected on my journey, the more I realized I was doing a lot of groundwork still. And that's still good, but it wasn't really the traditional route I was trying to put myself in. Like, a lot of the stuff I was doing was helping me find my style and helping me find what I really cared about. A lot of my stuff is bedroom films. I think something that is completely against what my film degree wants, and that's not bad at all. It's just creative, and that's just in me. I've always been creative. I've always been a risk taker, and always been I will carve my own path. So it's quite hard for me to put myself in a strict full-time job. It's just hard for me to stay focused. Girlies, I am stressed. I don't know what's gotten into me, but like I felt like the year has had to be such a such a push, and I'm feeling like I'm putting so much pressure to like start off with a bang this year. It just needs to be, you know, nourishing, enriching, and full of trust, and trust that I can, you know, make routine and get this further. Because yeah, creating is meant for me. Pursuing this as a creative passion, as a career, is meant for me, and I need to remember to not let this, you know, get to my head and strike constantly when the iron is hot. Let the iron be cool, let the iron warm, and let the iron preheat, because it really ain't gonna disappear. Film spaces are no joke. It's such a high pressure environment that I often feel like I can't, I'm not capable. It makes me question, are these traditional workspaces what I really want? Is that really the end goal that I want to do to help me like be the creative that I want to be? It's safe to say that I am feeling lost. I'm not going to say was, because I still am. I just wanted to know what was next. I wanted to know, what can I do to just keep me afloat? What can I do to just help me find why I am a creative? During this recovery period, what I have done is just be present. Like, that is the most I can ask for myself right now, is to just be still, take in slowness, because every time I am still, I always want to be busy, and every time I'm busy, I always want to be still. I think right now I'm really appreciating the stillness. As much as I am like in the back of my head like, hey Gabby, you need to like find something now, and you really need to like get your act together. But what does that mean? What does getting your act together mean? I have been looking at old things that I have created to help me just refresh my memory as to what keeps me passionate. What am I passionate about? I looked at old things, old YouTube videos, books, films that I love, morning pages, drawings here and there. I even thought about the old fan fiction that I made like as a kid. Even looking at that music video I did for my A-levels. Back in uni, I used to think that was so cringe and like so unserious and like not enough. But you know, I look at that and I'm like, wow, she's so passionate. She's so fucking cool for like bringing that idea out and just putting that out there. It reminded me to just keep experimenting and to keep trying out ideas. I hope to still do that now. Sometimes I'm scared like the idea of being traditional and conventional is something that would limit me and restrict me from bringing my own ideas out and experimenting. Recently, I did my ikigai. I did my ikigai template again. If you don't know what ikigai is, it's a Japanese word. It basically means your purpose, what you're good at, what you're passionate about, what you love. It combines everything into like a Venn diagram, and then right in the middle, you have your mission, and you fill it out yourself. I did my first ikigai template like I want to say 6 years ago, a very, very long time ago. I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me just write it again. Let me print out the template and do it again. And so I sat in the park, I wrote my ikigai again, and then I opened the other template, the old one. And as I look at both, they are both the same. Like, the mission is both the same. It hasn't changed. My mission is to document. As simple as it is, it's to document. It's to share more hope. It's to share more passion, more joy, to share more stories, to keep carving space for stories that I wish to see. It's such a like, well, duh type of moment. All of my short films that I've created, all of the bedroom films that I've made, they all speak that. I've always tried to put myself in traditional spaces and try and do things traditionally for myself creatively. I've always been creating things online. What limits me from putting my stories out there online? I think it was battling with that old idea that I had with myself at uni, where there was a lot of criticism and judgment for things that weren't done traditionally. That made me learn the idea of you have to do things traditionally. And that's what I'm slowly unlearning ever since I left uni. it's to connect with my younger creative self again. That was a big eureka moment because that's what it's all about. As I thought about that, I started to think about how many times I've resisted from posting online and posting YouTube videos and just allowing my procrastination and resistance to it win. It made me sad because it made me realize of all of the times I could have done something but didn't do it because I was either thinking I wasn't good enough or it was not the right way to do it. I'm really, really unlearning that now. So combining the concepts of that like initial video, I had the gingerbread house. I had a question that I didn't answer. What scares you the most about this transition? Not doing what I really want to do. I think I've resisted from posting online for quite a long time. Specifically by online, I mean posting on YouTube. There's so many stories to tell, and they don't have to be narrative, documentaries. There's literally everything. I think about the times where I used to go to my grandma's house and I'd bring my camera and just like record the other kids playing football or like the other neighbors and just ask them about life. Yeah, there was just so much like creative passion there where I was still documenting and creating stories from everyday life, and that's beautiful. I've always loved the little things because there's always something bigger out of it, bringing back the magic into the world. I think I really crave that part of myself again. There's so many things I want to like share. There's so many things I'm working on as well that I want to share. This doesn't mean I'm gonna stop filmmaking. I still want to. I just want to be able to document that whole journey whilst being able to be sustainable to myself. I just want to be able to do things slowly. I will be last in the rat race. That is completely okay with me. I'm doing my best here and I will navigate it at my own pace because my brain cannot catch up, and that's okay. Like, what matters is we're documenting it, we're trying, and being able to look back at like these old achievements in my life because they've been documented is really beautiful and really rewarding. On top of the gingerbread house questions, like, why not add my own? Like, we've mixed up the whole video at this point. So the bonus question is, knowing what I know now, what would I tell myself to move forward? Document your journey and remember where you plant your seeds and water it. It takes so many years to grow a tree. Don't give up. Even though it's just a branch, it's a fucking branch, and that's beautiful. You're watering it, and that's what matters. It is okay to have so many apples growing. You're allowed to have them all. You're allowed to embrace them all, and you got this. So yeah, guys, this is the new journey. I hope to post more stories. Sometimes my neurodivergence will throw a spanner in the works and it will make me forget things because it's out of sight. I feel really, really like firm that documenting and trusting myself to put these things out online is the right thing to do. And so I will put a lot of reminders for myself. I will make posters, I will draw, I will write big affirmations for myself. I will slam it in my mood board because it's time to trust myself and time to just take the chance and just carve the path, because I'm always a student, I'm always learning, and I always want to document that and share that and spread good vibes, always. I don't know how to end this video. It's gonna take fucking forever. We're fucking free, y'all. We fucking did it. I'm so fucking happy. I'm walking in the steps of my younger self. Woo! We started that video with me in the winter in one park being like, I'm so excited. And now we're doing it here in the footsteps of my younger self. So yeah. Soleil! Oh, my leg.